Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Hamish Taylor.
We need to change the way we understand our customers.
Customer understanding for me is not about data. It's not about information. It's not about market research reports. It's about insights. It's about getting some knowledge of the customer's world that nobody else has spotted yet, and using that as the basis for your innovation.
So soft insights are the key, guys. Get into the customer's world. Yes, do the data. Yes, do the analysis. Yes, have all the numbers. But also get out there and understand that customer's world. Who's your customer going to be? A primary customer, I guess, is probably going to be the person buying the food or buying the family meal. Who are their customers? The rest of the family. So when we do customer insight on Teen Canteen, we're going to need to know about both, aren't we? There's no point in just learning about the person who buys. You've also got to learn about everybody else who might have an influence on that decision. Get out and sell, sell, sell. You've got a great product, you've got a great menu coming along, you've got your volume sorted out. What you don't have is customers yet. That's your most important thing you could do for the next 48 hours. So at the time in your career when you're making the biggest decisions for your company, you're possibly the furthest away you've been from the customer.
But the most important thing is, don't go in with an agenda. Go in with a blank sheet of paper. Because if you go in with a blank sheet of paper, you never know what you're going to see. If you go in with an agenda, you've already decided what you're going to see before you went out there to look. If your frame of reference is the way you do things today, or the way other people in your industry do things, that's fine, but you're only playing catch up with other people. If you really want to innovate, you need to bring new stuff into your industry for the first time. And that requires the ability to look outside. Every big breakthrough I've seen came from the ability of people to look outside their current environment to new places. We need some help, because this is a disaster. Who knows about queuing? And I thought, well, Disney. I'd been to Disney in Orlando, and I thought they'd get children to queue. Let's come and have a look. These are the guys who design the interior of luxury sailing boats, sailing yachts in the Mediterranean, okay? For them, this was not about aeroplanes and safety struts and wiring. This was luxury, but in a small space. Let's play. And you can go anywhere. I mean, I use all of these people. They're all people I've worked with, either workshops or I've got them involved in projects I've been working on, because I just believe there's pockets of skill everywhere. The lifeboat people in the UK are fantastic. If you ever want to speed up your processes, go and spend a day with these people. They are just brilliant, because it's not about processes, it's about their whole culture. We've got to launch that lifeboat quickly to save somebody's life. So it's not just processes, it's how they talk to each other, what they say, what they don't say. Everything's built around speed.
Get a real statement of the customer benefit and the 2 or 3 things you need to be good at to deliver that customer benefit. Keep it as short and simple as possible, 9-10 words, and make sure that every single member of your organisation knows it and can recite it back to you and can understand how their job can play a part in it. Whatever function they're in, everybody has a role to play in it. And if they don't, you haven't put the customer at the centre of your business.
There are 9 words in blue there. Those 9 words became the key to British Airways totally dominating business class travel through the 1990s. Why? Number 1, because there are only 9 words. There's not a great long strategy, there's not pages of theory, there's 9 words that says, that's what we've got to do for our customers. Instead of saying, here's today's product, how do we make it better? You're now saying, arrive ready for business. How else could you do that? It stimulates totally different thinking, and that thinking is grounded in the customer.
If people think they can achieve the goal that you're setting by doing exactly what they've done before, but just doing it by working a bit harder or a bit faster, that's the comfort zone that they'll go back to. So the important thing is that you set an objective and a goal where people look at it, think it's quite exciting, but realise at the outset they're going to have to change if they're going to get there. It was all very well to understand what you're supposed to do. And sometimes the barrier to innovation is not that your staff don't understand. Often they do understand. The issue is you are asking them to do something they have never done before. I've spent years and years standing in hotel shower rooms pouring mouthwash on my head. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it's one person wide, it keeps moving. Now, you still queue for the same amount of time, and you still have to zigzag up and down 3 times the distance, but what's going on in your head? This queue is moving. And as a result, you can queue for the same amount of time and get less complaints. You like to line yourselves up across here between the 2 cones. So if you like to come to this cone here, this disc rather, yeah, no, just stand beside it, it's fine. That's perfect, lovely. Right, my insights about my customer's world tell me I am now at 77 minutes instead of my 75. I need to get off the stage because I'm in Germany. It is a capital offence to go 2 minutes over your time in Germany. So thank you very much for your time.